Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about BitTorrent, a coin we love to talk about on this channel for obvious reasons. It's a coin that has massive potential and a very big future behind it. BitTorrent BTT is at 0.0069 right now, a very solid price point to jump in, as well as a very solid price point for a lot of people who are holding through this crash. We saw a 13% increase in the last 24 hours alone, making our way back to that stabilization that we were once at. Hopefully it can stabilize there at that 0.007, 0.008 range and actually stay there for a brief moment before making our way back to our previous all-time high. I think that's definitely a possibility, and I think that's direction we're kind of moving in. So right now we see a market cap of 4.6 billion, the volume in the last 24 hours being 3 billion, and the circulating supply being 660 billion BTT. So we're continuing to see BTT provide pretty good stats around where they're at on the price chart, and I think we are going to see BTT continue to increase. Obviously the market cap is still fairly low. I think with BTFS coming out as well as DLive integrations, we're going to see BTT really continue to increase in price. So we're going to jump straight into some of these tweets that BitTorrent has just recently put out. So 30 plus million on TRX and BTT wallets and 26 billion USDT on chain. We are serious and we make good memes. This was in reply obviously to Brian here. 4 people in the back, 30 plus million TRX wallets, most active blockchain in existence, most USDT of any chain, 26 billion, and deflationary supply, as well as your meme coin has none of this, so climb aboard. And obviously BitTorrent saying we are serious and we make good memes, coming back at him with the really just solidifying that meme coins, moon coins, whatever you guys want to call them, safe moon coins, any of those kind of coins are usually not worth investing in. So let's take a look now at the next one. So you see BTT ranked as top 4 trending coin on CoinGecko. So a lot of people looking up BTT. We're continuing to see a lot of interest in BTT. Let's take a look at this graph. So we see BitTorrent actually at that number 14 range, and the market cap at this time was at 3 billion. So it was before we saw this most recent price increase, I would say. So we continue to see this price increase. I'm sure BitTorrent is still very close to this all-time high of really trending searches. But let's take a look now. By the way, this is BitTorrent, and it's above things like Cardano, Polkadot, Tron, Chiliz. Just a bunch of big names that it's already beating out. We see it above Veracity. We see it above a lot of coins that a lot of people are hyping up, and that's pretty insane. We continue to see growth, and we continue to see a lot of interest in BitTorrent for obvious reasons. Let's jump into the next tweet. So fighting against the trend, BTT is at 46.6% up in the 24-hour period, which is massive. Obviously, it depends when you were looking at the 24-hour period, but we just came from that dip, and we're already doing very big things. So we're continuing to see growth as we jump back into our next thing we're going to look at is BitTorrent token itself, the website. This is where you see what BitTorrent is, why it's so important, and giving you guys a brief summary before we jump into those price predictions for April, May, and 2021. So we see BitTorrent token tokenizing the world's largest decentralized file sharing protocol with BTT. So BTT is a TRC10 utility token based on the blockchain that powers features of the most popular decentralized protocols and applications in the world. DApps powered by BTT include BitTorrent Speed, BitTorrent File System, DLive, and others in the pipeline. If you go down a little bit more, you can see more about the BTT use cases, including BitTorrent Speed and how it all works. So you see enable your wallet, enjoy faster download speeds, and earn BTT. So you can get started by using BitTorrent Web, uTorrent Classic, or uTorrent Web, all free downloads and available to you right away. If we go to the next spot, we see BitTorrent File System. This is the BTFS I was talking about before in the video. So BTFS is both a protocol and network implementation that provides P2P mechanism for storing and sharing digital content in a decentralized filing system. So if you guys don't know, traditional file storage systems have many disadvantages. They talk more about including centralization or control by a single entity, the ability for governments to censor, higher costs, and low fault tolerance. BTFS is a decentralized file storing system supported by millions of BitTorrent user nodes. By running on the blockchain, which has a delegated proof-of-stake method for processing blockchain transactions, BTFS addresses these limitations. BTFS represents the first decentralized storage system that can be used by decentralized application DApp developers, and soon BTT will be introduced to the BTFS ecosystem to incentivize a fair and abundant file system. So this is obviously coming soon still, and when we see BTFS launch, we are going to see very, very big price price increases, price spikes, in my opinion, we will have short-term gains, and obviously it will dip back down after those gains, but we will see for the most part a very solid increase in BTT holders money, and I do think this is going to be a big deal when we see the BTT file system really come out fully integrated, and I'm very excited for this. I do talk about all the utility that BTT serves, the use cases behind BTT, and there's a lot there in it. There's a lot behind it, so if you want to do your own research, definitely go to BitTorrent.com and you can learn more about these. Let's go to the next one. So we have DLive. DLive is a live streaming community built on blockchain that empowers content creators and viewers. So if you guys don't know, soon BTT will be introduced to the DLive ecosystem to power virtual gifting, subscriptions, and viewer rewards. This is going to be big. If you guys don't know what DLive is, if we jump quickly to that website and just give you guys a brief overview, it's basically a Twitch.tv or YouTube's live streaming platform where you can live stream video games, or you can live stream really just anything you want to live stream. It's a good platform, and it's a very small platform at the moment, but for the most part, we are going to continue to see increases in DLive as more and more people get into that streaming idea of, there are really a lot more people obviously watching video games and streams at this point and making it more of a regular thing. So we are going to continue to see DLive grow, and with that, obviously BTT jumping into integrate into DLive, we're going to hopefully continue to see BitTorrent increase and increase in price as well as we go through that. So exchanges listing BitTorrent, BTT. You guys always ask about this, so this is a great way to check out where you can find BTT. It looks like Binance may be one of your easiest ones, as well as KuCoin. There are a bunch of other ones as well, and you can actually see exchanges and wallets supporting BitTorrent or BTT airdrop program as well. There's obviously a lot there as well. So let's jump back to our price chart. Right now we are going to refresh, make sure we have the newest price, and we have that 0.0069 still, so it's hopefully just going to stabilize around there. That's perfectly fine with a lot of us. We understand that we just had a very good solid increase. If we take a look at the last week, we went from 0.0043 all the way to a 0.0078, which is a massive increase, and then we saw it kind of stabilize out. And if we can see it stabilize at this 0.007, like I said, a lot of people are going to be happy with that. We're going to be thrilled that we are able to make our money back so quickly, and if we can actually see this stabilize out, which I definitely think is a possibility, I think a lot of people are going to be happy with that. So we'll continue to monitor this. I do think we could dip a little bit farther into that 0.006 range, but we'll continue to see where this all stabilizes out. And I think this will have a big impact on 2021 altogether, because I think April is going to be a big month. By the end of April, by the beginning of May is going to be a big month, because we have really not too much integrated yet. When we have BTFS, like I said, and DLive integrations, as well as all the other things they're working on, that's really going to help the price quite a lot. So if we can actually get to a good price before all of that, we're going to see a very good 2021. So seeing that this market cap is still at a low 4.6 billion, we could continue to see very big growth for BitTorrent in 2021. Let's jump into those price predictions for April, May, and 2021. So I do want to say, guys, first, before I do this, you can follow me on Twitter, linked in the description below. I try to retweet all the most necessary and useful information as quickly as possible, as well as follow and join the Discord server in the link below. We talk about crypto with a lot of crypto like-minded people. We talk about where we think crypto is going to go, what coins we are currently investing in. We just talk and enjoy crypto a lot there. So if you guys want to jump into the Discord, I would appreciate that as well. So jumping into BitTorrent price predictions, I think by the end of April, we could easily see us jumping back to about 8.008. I think that's going to be a realistic spot for us to stabilize. If we could stabilize above 8.008, we'd be looking very, very good, considering we were having a hard time stabilizing above that, earlier in April when there was no crashes. So I think that would be a great, price target for us by the end of April. If we could actually see a 0.009 as a kind of a high in the last part of April here, that would be great. So right around that 0.009 and a 0.008 is my price target, and hopeful price target at that, because, we never know if there could be a third dip here in the market. And if that does happen, I don't think we'll probably reach that number. But going into May, I think we will have a very, very successful May. I think BitTorrent is on the up and up. I think a lot of people are starting to obviously search BitTorrent. We saw in the trending searches, people starting to understand what it's trying to accomplish, understanding that has long-term potential. As more and more of these moon coins are made, more and more people are starting to realize, these safe moon coins, these moonshot coins, these whatever coins, Mars Crater, all these different Mars, moon, safe coins are starting to kind of die. And a lot of people are understanding that you're going to lose your profit, or I guess you're going to lose your money if you put into those if you put into those projects is what I'm trying to say. But I think a lot of those are going to start dying, and a lot of those people are going to start investing into coins they actually believe have long-term futures, because they either, lost 10 to 15K on their last investment, or they want to, just increase their profits altogether. So I think this is going to be a big, big year for crypto altogether. I think a lot of people are starting to understand that these long-term projects are where you actually make the money, as you just have to, believe and hold. So by the end of the year, I think we will see BitTorrent make its way closer and close. I don't even know if I said May, so let's go with May. I think I didn't say May, but I was hoping May to get to this previous all-time high. I think it's going to be a big month, like I said. So I was hoping to get right around that 0.015 range, just a little bit higher than our previous all-time high, and a stabilization right at our previous all-time high would be great. Going into the end of 2021, this is what I was looking forward to. I was looking forward to the 2021 price prediction. I'm going to put in that right around a 5 to 6 cent range. I think BitTorrent has the potential to make its way closer to 5 cents. I would realistically say 5 cents is our price target for an all-time high, and really below 5 cents is a stabilization about 4.5 cents. I think that's going to be more realistic. I try to give you guys realistic price predictions and just try to be as honest as possible when doing these price predictions. So about 4.5 cents as a stabilization and about 5 cents as a price target for an all-time high by the end of 2021. That is going to be my price prediction. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, turn notifications on, and like the video. I'll see you all in the next one.